everyone, Tracy here. Today I thought I'd share with you an art journal page I created. I have a few friends that like to do challenges. Well, I have a few different groups of friends that like to do challenges. And this group of friends, they're new to art journaling, and this was actually the first challenge they put on. And the theme of their challenge, or what they wanted to do with this challenge, was they wanted to use magazines and they wanted to use the word happiness. I don't really have any magazines besides my scrapbooking magazines, so I went through the recycling bin and I found a flyer from a local furniture store, but it was in the magazine form and the texture of the paper was magazine quality. So that's what I used for this, and the pieces that I cut out from there were these clocks. So there's the 4 clocks up here, and then there's one down here like a grandfather clock. So I cut those out and I put those on. But the first thing I did, I'll walk you through it here, was I spritzed the background with different colors of my spritzers. And then these here, these are die cuts. I adhered those. I did some stamping, and I used a mask, a clock face mask. And I did, I don't know if I spritzed that. I did a video. I'll post my video on after I talk about this here. So anyways, that was the background. And then I inked around the edges just to give it a nice border. I did some washi tape here and there. And the saying, happiness is spending time doing what you love, I just came up with that when I was laying in bed one evening. So I printed that up on the printer, did a little bit of spritzing. And then this girl here, this little steampunk girl, I colored her up. And I adhered her. I've used her before. I really like her. She's kind of cool. So I think this is more of a steampunk or a grunge or a vintage kind of a look to it. But I like how it turned out, considering I didn't know what I was going to do because I didn't have any magazines. So here it is. I'll give you a closer little look. And there is a process video I did, and I'll post that right after here, if you wanted to watch that. And if you don't want to watch the process video, I'd like to thank you for watching this far, and I hope you all have a very creative day today. Hi everyone, Tracy here. I'm going to play around in my art journal today, and I'm just as surprised as you are that I'm making another page so soon after making this one. But my one friend started up a little group of us to do some challenges, and she wants to do a challenge a week. I don't know if I'll be doing that every week, but I thought I would start in with her first one anyway. And this challenge, they wanted to use a magazine and the word happiness. So I don't really have any magazines, but I did have some catalogs. So I cut out some clocks, and I'm like, okay, what am I going to do with that? And then something with this and something with happiness. So I just went around and grabbed some die cut I had that I'd cut out actually, and then I had colored this up I don't know how many years ago, and I made a card. And what I did was I just photocopied my already colored image from I don't know how long ago, because this card has been given away, but I didn't want to color a whole new image. How lazy is that, right? So I just photocopied it. And I want to do some browns and blacks. Since I was so bright on the last page, I want to kind of do monochromatic with this one. So I've had these inks for I don't know how long. So I'm going to spritz the page. And what I did was I left a page in between, because knowing from one of my other pages, because I learned from this page that when you do a lot of spritzing, it goes through. See, went all the way through. I've shown this many times, but just a tip: if you're going to spritz, you're going to have to know that it's probably going to come out on the other side. So I left blanks. So when I spritzed, or when I do marking, this is something I'm going to either glue these pages together, or I'm going to cover them up with a napkin or something. So I'm skipping that page and going on to here. So I'm going to do some spritzing, and I'm going to do it off camera because I always make a total mess on my desk, even with my spray box. So I'm going to take this to a different area and spritz the background and see what I get. Here's my background. Do I care for it? Not too much. What happened was it started dripping, and I went to dab it with my paper towel, and then you could see the paper towel marks, so that I wiped it. So you know what, I never like my backgrounds though. It's not until I'm totally finished with the page that I actually like them. And we will see if this happens here. Let's hope so. So I want to do an edging around it, so I just am going to use my Delusions black paint, and I'm just going to like move around here and do some black background here, or edging, I'm sorry, do some black edging here. And just what has, like, I don't know, I like borders around my pages. And on this one, because I had these small little clocks and that, I was going to do it in a different journal page. Like, oh, maybe I'll just dedicate one full journal to these ones that my friends and I are doing. Then I thought, you know what, no, I need to finish a book off, so I will keep doing it in here. And I don't know why, I just feel like I can't do a half page in this book because it's a one piece. If it was bound with a spiral or separate pages, I would probably be able to do that, but with this book, I just feel like, no, I can't do that. And that one's not turning out. I should have flipped the book instead of doing that, but whatever. Whatever. And look at, I'm getting ink on the pages I already did. Again, doesn't matter once it's all done. Once I see it and I like it, and it's like, oh, if that page gets, like I did with that one I oversprayed, or it went underneath, it's like, oh, well. I knew what it looked like when it was done, and I liked it, so it's okay if it gets wrecked. How weird is that? Okay, well, this one has a gunk here, so we'll just leave that. So that's the page with the border. And where's my baby wipes? My hands get dirty, and I don't like dirty hands. It's funny to say for somebody who enjoys art journaling, I don't like dirty hands. But I don't like that. I don't like dirty hands, and I can't touch raw meat. There's something about touching raw meat that just makes me, even thinking about it, I would feel, oh, I don't feel good. Yeah, I'm a bit odd. So I like the black and the brown. I really like how that pops out. I don't think she's going to pop out too much. Look at that. She's kind of blended right in there. So, we will see what I can do there. Then we have some hands, and then we have these little clocks here. Oh, look, I can cover up my messed up spot with these clocks. I don't even know. Here, that one's a little too white, I'm thinking. We will see. Oh, we have another one. So yeah, the clocks are from the magazine. The girl I colored, and this is a Tim Holtz die. Do I want to put a time, or do I want these floating? Kind of like Alice in Wonderland, I don't know. And then my saying here. And if this is it, this is like way too quick. This is just too quick. And I'm wondering if I should do white letters on there, or black. Maybe black, since I kind of want it monochromatic. But it just seems like that's too easy. Well, I'm going to attach these. I have no idea exactly where, but I'm going to attach those and see what else I can do. And I'm going to adhere them with this texture paste. And I'm not sure, I forget if this is going to smear, but I'm having a feeling that this might smear the background color because this is watercolor. So I'm thinking it might smear it a bit, but oh well, if it does, that's how it's going to turn out. Before I adhere anything down, I'm like, the background still isn't textured enough. So I have this clock stencil. So I am going to put this around and do a little bit of this. And then I was thinking of maybe doing some of this glaze. I have iridescent and then I have a pink. And I know this would be totally off, or this rose gold. And it would be totally off my monochromatic if I use this. But I might just for a little pop of color, but we'll see what happens. I'm going to do some black soot on the clocks just to, I don't know, do something. Just seems like it's not enough. And just even just a little bit of a subtleness would be nice. I might have to respray this. Let's see, how does that look? See, I think that looks kind of cool. Get some color in there. Well, I guess black isn't really a color, they say, but just to add a little bit of, this is more like a grungy look, I guess. And I'll do the other side too. Like that girl that I colored, she's steampunk, but this is more like, with the black and that's more like grungy. Wondering if I should have sprayed it. It'll be more. No, we'll do that. We'll do this. Just here and there, so you can see the clock, but unless you really look to see what it is, it's like, is it a clock or is it just a design? So I'll just keep doing this and see if I add the embossing paste, or the glaze, I guess it's called the glaze. Okay, there's the background. I'm liking it better than what it was, and I'm going to play with the glaze. Oh, I kind of want the pink though. Ooh, well, maybe we'll do both. We'll see what I do here. So this is the Vicky Bouton's glaze, and where's my? Oh, I don't know where to go, what to do. I'll try that. I hope I like it. But I know you can see the background. You'll be able to see the background through it too, so. Boom. Do I like it? Keep it, wipe it off. Keep it, wipe it off. I think I'm going to wipe it off. I don't think I like it. So let's see how much I ruin my page. Oh, no. Good. Okay, you can kind of see where it was, but maybe it's just because it's wet, or maybe I'll just rub it around and we'll do the whole rub iridescent all over, just to have a little sparkle here and there. Okay, yeah, no, I don't like how that turned out. I'm wondering if I would have liked the rose gold, just for something different. But you can see a little bit of sparkle there from the iridescent, so I like a little bit of sparkle. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll give it a spray. So here is my art journaling page, totally complete. And my challenge, or the challenge my friends put on for us, was to use the word happiness, which I did in this little saying, and it says, happiness is spending time doing what you love. I was laying in bed one night thinking of this art journal page, and that's what I came up with for the title. And also to use magazine cutouts, where I have all the clocks are from the magazine cutouts. And then this is a girl I colored a long time ago, and then I just did some die cuts and spritzes and sprays, and I did a little bit of stamping here and there as well up here, and then that's washi tape, and that's washi tape. So there you go. That is my art journal page completely done. Now I have to clean up my mess again. Oh, that's the only thing with doing this stuff. There is so much mess to clean up when you're done. So thank you everybody for watching, and I hope you all have a very creative day today. Bye now.